Hey guys, I am back to show you this collection from Frank Garcia Studio. So I'm going to do a reveal and show everything, and then right when I'm done, I'm going to connect a project to the same video. So make sure you don't bypass the end, because then you'll see a project. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. This is Pink Fresh Studio, and this is called Days of Splendor Collection. So it's more of a fall type of collection. It's it has a unique spin on it, which I really liked. It's something that's different. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you. And it's a nice, it's like a matted type of cardstock. There is no shimmer, no foiling, no glossy anything. I like it. It's just very clean, I guess you would say. And it's single-sided. Little cut aparts. Oops. Oops. But I love the color palette. Super fun. I really like the feel of the cardstock. Look at how pretty that is. Super pretty. I really did like this collection. I believe it's it's redoing everything all over again. So it's a 6x6. There's 32 single-sided papers. Okay. Then here are the stickers. So they're tiny but puffy. And did it have, if I didn't show you, sorry, it's $7.99 for that. And it's $4.99 for that. Then we have this right here, which is journaling bits. So let me open it. And before I do, it's $5.49 for this one. Let me just show you how they look. Okay. Okay, so this right here is thinner. So this is definitely meant to add on to things, not use on its own. You'll see that it opens right here. You can add a little bit of adhesive right here, close that down and make this like a pocket. Same with this one, open it. You can add it as a pocket or leave it open, however you choose to do that. This is heavier, so there's different weight in their little pockets here. Okay, here's another one. It's like a library pocket. Oops. And then here, I love this one. It's like a ticket. It's heavier weight. This is a heavier weight, and it has eyelet already in there. This is a heavier weight with an eyelet. This right here. And I noticed the pockets they're not as heavyweight. So, and then you can fold this down and then twine all the way around that. Here's another pocket. I wonder if, let's see. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then we have this one right here that does fold over as well. And then you can tie that around. Okay, so this is the inside of that. Okay, now these are stickers. It's cardstock stickers, so I can feel that they're thicker. So these will be fun to do some layering. And it's very simplistic, you know, so for a lot of you that don't like a lot of super extra busy, this is just very, very clean. I already know the project I'm gonna do with this, and I hope you guys love it, because the inspiration by this girl, I'm not gonna give you any hints until you see it, and then I'll shout her out and I'll add her link. But these are puffy stickers as well. Look at how cute these are. Super cute. Okay, these right here are stitched elements. And this was $5.49. Okay. So these all have stitching on them. So it takes the work out of it for the rest of us that don't have the skill set. That's probably only because I just don't have a sewing machine right now, but it is on my list to get. But aren't these not the cutest? And look at that, you can tuck under here. This is gonna be super fun to work with. And these are frames. This I really, really like. This was a really cool idea that they added. You don't see stuff like this too often. Okay. All right. All right. Now we're gonna move on to this one, which is fabric bows. I'm trying to go through this quickly so that I'm not gonna take all of them out because I don't want like all the middle pieces to come out. But these are fabric, so they look just like you see here. Okay, and you can see right here so that, you know, you can fold them over. And I love that they're fabric. That is really stinking cool. Okay, I'd probably use like maybe a fabric tack though, because this feels like really smooth, and I feel like the hot glue won't hold on to this really well. And look at, it has different style bows. So this one, I'm gonna have to look at the back. I think this goes kind of like pinwheel-like. I'm gonna have to look. Oh, it's like this one right here. Okay, that's really cute. I like that. That's totally unique. It's one of them, and then it goes right underneath a tail like this. Okay, super cute, and that's $4.49. So that's gonna be super fun to play with. Okay, so you can mix match the colors however you want. All right, oops. All right. Then we have, did it give me? Okay, so there's 2 ephemera packs, and this one right here is the 60 piece, and this is $5.49, and this is $5.49, so they're both the same. Here is the pieces that are inside. So you'll see they look like this. And I don't want to take all of them out because the pictures are pretty clear. And I don't want to take up much time for you guys with this so that you can see the project video, but just I'm going to take out a few of them just so I can get the feel of it. Okay. So I like it. These are not super flimsy as far as, I don't know, I'm like I don't want to say a paper snob, but I like the paper I use or the cardstock to have some weight to it, you know? So these are really pretty. Really pretty, and you would just have to, looks like this might be a part you have to punch out right here in the middle. Yeah, so these are going to be really gorgeous to layer. Look at that. Oh, that is super pretty. Okay, so you get a ton of different type of foliage and flowers. Super pretty. Okay, then this one right here, you get all of these. Okay, and I'll quickly grab a few so that you can see. And the cardstock, like I said, it's a nice weight. I really love the matte and how clean it looks. How fun is that? An old school comfy chair. How fun. This is my first time looking at these too, guys. I haven't even opened it up. I love stuff like that. That's absolutely gorgeous. This right here is a perfect piece to do layering. You can layer out of that. Look at that. Who doesn't love to layer? All right. Gorgeous. This right here pops out 3 times. So you can use this one. That was trash. I won't use that. And then that one. But how fun. The little squirrel, floral, lots of floral, sentiment. Super duper cute. Really love all the little pieces. And it's like the perfect size, guys. It's not too big. It's like it's not, a lot of the times the ephemera pieces can be too big. And I'm like, what am I going to do with that? It's too chunky. Okay. Oops. And then this right here is the double-sided. So if you needed 12 by 12 that's double-sided, that's where you would get this pack. And let's go ahead and open that and I'll show you this. All right. Oh, and then it's sealed again. All right. Okay. Oh, at least they protect the paper. Okay. So this is just the cover. Oh, awesome. So you can use the cover. Oh, no, wait, I lied. I just totally lied and got pumped about it. So you can't use the cover unless you need just white. Then you could totally use this for the back of something. So I would probably still keep it because it's a nice weight. It's not thin at all. So here's this side. This side, this is probably my favorite page. And then here's this one. And then here's the back. So it's a lot of, okay, so sometimes, you know, when you get 12 by 12s and you get 6 by 6s, the images will not always be the same, but so far it looks like these are the same images in the 6 by 6. And actually it's fine as well. This doesn't, it's no different. So it's just perfect because it'll coordinate exactly what the 6 by 6 is. And I really love the weight. It's very, I can't even guess, maybe like, it's not 110. That's maybe about like, maybe it's heavier than a 65 pound, maybe 85. And I think it's, no, this is the same. Oh, it doubles. Okay, so there's double that I just showed you. So that would just be showing it to you all over again. So I do like that. Okay, and you get, how many does it say? 16, okay. So this is a really beautiful collection, guys. So stay tuned, and in about that fast, you're gonna see a project. All right, see you in a minute. Hey guys, okay, so I'm coming out to the project. So you got to see the whole collection, and this is what I created with it. So right here is just this little tiny, you know, everybody's been getting this die. I was real late to the bus to get it. I was just like, nah, do I really need it? Am I gonna really use it? And I loved it. So Nat got everybody buying these and using these, so I was super late to doing it. I went ahead and used the collection, and I love this little zipper effect. That's so cute. And went ahead and just created it. I had this embellishment in my stash already. It just happened to go with the collection, I think. So I popped it on there. Now I went ahead and used the extender piece as well. Oops, let me move this back a little bit. On this as well, so that it would open it up. So you'll see right here, it kind of goes like this, which is done on purpose because I didn't want this effect by closing it tightly the way you would if you didn't have the extender, because I want to be able to put more things in here, so I need to have some space up here. So you'll see I did put 2 Velcro pieces, also 2, because I noticed that when making, you know, certain type of packaging and you only put 1 here, this gets a lot of pull and this starts bowing right here. And I didn't want this to bow like this because of constantly pulling it up, you know, that it just gets all bent. So doing it this way, it just provides more stability in the front portion of it. So, and that was it. I just added, like I said, the extender piece in there. And see, if I would have closed it all the way it should be, like this, looking like this, then there's no point in adding the extender piece. Then you could have just kept it with the 1 and been fine. But I added this point so that I could add more. So this way, I just put these up a little higher and then put it down, and then it allows it to have space and some give in here to add stuff. So that's why I did it. So that's my little tiny project. Now let's get on to the Mama Jamma right here. This right here was 1000% inspired by Bambi's, is it Bambi deer? Bambi's male. Oh God gracious. You guys know which one I'm talking about. I need to remember her name is what I need to do. And I'm going to link her tutorial below. She did 5 days of fall, and I am so grateful that she did. I love her work to begin with, and I knew I was going to do this one to do this project. I loved it. I had a blast putting this together, and it was a ton of fun. So the only thing that I'm gonna suggest when doing this, if you're gonna give this a whirl, is use a heavier weight chipboard. I use a medium weight, and this way you can use, you don't have to use like 110-pound cardstock. And this cardstock right here is pretty thick. So I love that it was able to do all the bending without ripping. So that was a really cool thing, because I used my bone folder, and you know, I did this part right here, but I kind of like it better flat. So when I do my next one, I'm gonna just do one chipboard instead of the two, so that it will lay flat for stability, for people that are gonna add a bunch of stuff like me, so that there is just more give on here. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. If you're going to use like the backing of paper pads or cereal boxes, just double them. So, and then with this cardstock, you'll be fine, because it's already heavier to begin with. So that is just my 2 cents. All right, here's the cover. I used everything in the collection. The only things that I grabbed that were outside of the collection were my buttons. So you'll see that I have buttons and bling. This bling is from my own stash, and these little branch pieces right here, that's from a punch that I have. That's it. Everything else is from the collection. I handmade all the flowers, and I sewed on this ruffled paper that we've all been inspired by, Vintage Goose. Here are the fabric bows that I showed previously, that I had a pack of them. And what I did is I just made all of the bows. I fringed them with my nail. I literally got the nail and my nail, and I just started fringing the ends, because it's fabric up top. And then I love that look when it looks just tattered. So I did that to all the bows. Okay, so I've used lots of dimensional here, and on this whole big frame that's there. Did a lot of layering with the different type of foliage, which is really cool that the packs give you so much. I used so much of the ephemera. Okay, and like I said, the rolled flowers are all me. And that's that page. I did put these with actual pictures from my trip to Colorado. So here are my rolled flowers, and then you will see going forward, you're going to see a lot of the ephemera where it's felt up like this, not bent because of being sandwiched. It's because I purposely did it. And I love that. You'll see right here, I did the same thing. Paige Evans does it a lot on her projects, and I really like that she did that. So it just gives it a little life when you lift them up a little bit. So I totally dig that, and I ran with it. So that is the front page. This is my family. So this is my 25-year-old son. This is my 27-year-old son, who's he's a sergeant in the Army. And these two right here are his daughters. So here is Allison, and AKA Peanut. I named her that since birth, because this little girl you could fit in your pocket. She is super itty bitty. And then here is Serenity, my oldest granddaughter, who's in kindergarten. And then there's me. So this is when I first got off the plane, we went to go get something to eat. And I used my little personal size Canon printer to print the images. And that's that. And then here's another one of the fabric bows. So you'll see a lot of, just take your nail and just rub on the edges, and it just distresses it. I totally dig it. This is lifted on dimensional, and that's that page. Moving to the next. So here we go. Absolutely love it. Here's another one of the fabric bows. It's a different style bow. Love it. All the layering. These little flowers you would get in a normal ephemera pack, and you normally wouldn't use them, because I don't. And I was like, these are perfect little, just to add that little touch in different spots that you need something in. So I totally dig it. You will also see too, going forward, a lot of the ephemera pieces, I cut them in half. So I could put half here, half here. So this flower right here is one flower, and I cut it in half. This one right here is flush to the cardstock. This one I have lifted up on dimensional tape. So that is also a Paige Evans idea that I absolutely love. So it's a great way to get a lot of bang for your buck on your ephemera. And then I just added one right there. These are my two boys when they were going to drop me off to the airport to come back home. Here are my granddaughters. Now you'll see that the pictures, they looked odd because there was filters in them, because these two little girls love to play on filters. So I did not put some of the fun, silly filters on here. I'll use them because I'm going to do another one of these, and I'm going to put those on there. They totally dig all of those fun filters. So that's why you'll see there's like, these right here are supposed to be like little stars everywhere. And so the quality just came out totally different. But that's okay. I don't care. And here's this one. This right here was just a flat flower. All I did was curl up the ends, put some dimensional tape. I put this little ephemera piece right on top, added some bling, another fabric bow. These are both lifted on dimensional tape. And then I just added some bling on this dragonfly, lifted this on dimensional tape, and there's some buttons that were from my stash. Absolutely love it. Next page, did the same thing. So this right here and this right here, that's what I did with 3 different ephemera pieces, cut them all in half. Here's the other half. This is on dimensional, this is on dimensional. But do you see how nice and cool it looks when you can just like fold the edges, you know, a little bit like that. And they just lift up a little bit. I love how that just gives it just that perfect pop on the pages. Okay, then I have another fabric bow right here. 2 pictures. This is my Serenity, my mama. She's holding a dandelion. I absolutely love dandelions. A lot of people are like, gosh, they're just weeds, right? There's a sentimental reason behind that. I even have it tattooed on my arm. So I really love that I was able to capture her holding one before she blew it all out. And this right here is my most favorite picture ever, because what are they doing, guys? What are they doing? Yes, they're making grandma's heart so happy because they are making bracelets. So I bought them beads and some stretchy string and a little tray to put their beads on. And mind you, she's 4. This is Peanut, and this is Serenity, who's going to be 6 in December. And Serenity loves doing bracelets. She did them when she was her age with me as well. See, she already has a bracelet on that she made. She was making another one. So this just made my heart really happy to have both of them do that. And they both like doing arts and crafts. So I wish they lived here. I wish. So this is this page. And then the last one is Groot. That's this little guy. He's just about, gosh, I don't know, maybe 3 years old. He's a purebred German Shepherd, so he's a pretty big guy. And he's part of the family. So he has to be in here. So again, this is 1 ephemera, cut it in half. Do you see how awesome that is though? So I kept this flat because it needed to stay flat for all of these to lay on top of it. And then this right here, I just have it on dimensional as well as this one. And that's it, guys. This is my project. I will have everything linked below. I will have the collection linked below from Frank's Studio. Everything, this whole collection is 20% off. It's already marked down. And you can use my discount code, Anna10, an additional discount to what he just discounted today. So that's like getting 30% off this collection, which is amazing. So I will have the direct link to it instead of just to the store. And also too, this is Pink Fresh Studio is the brand. And I also got the Christmas collection. I haven't created with it yet because I ordered some dies from Frank that I'm waiting for so that I can go ahead and start working on that collection. So I hadn't done a reveal, but that is also 20% off right now too. So you still can use my discount code on that as well and get 30% off, which is pretty amazing. And but I will do a reveal when I start working on the project. But I will have both of them below. So check for the tutorial below, discount code below, and the direct links to these collections. So guys, thank you so very much for watching and for continuing just to be on my channel. I so appreciate every one of you, and I read everybody's comments. So thank you so very much. And I will see you guys later. Have an amazing and super blessed week. Bye.